EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Denver Broncos. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go here from Mile High. Now an opening has the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Tyler Gordon there to make the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Moore going in motion. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
On second down, it's Williams. And it's caught downfield by Odunze. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards.
A 28-yard gain. And the Bears first down.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
What is up?
Now a handoff, running right. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
He'll come up now for second down and 4.
What is it?
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Now Williams to the goal line and in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
A return now from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Vegas!
In motion, it's Odunze. On first and 10, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A play fake. Now Williams. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On third down, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the first down marker. On fourth down, it's Jairo Santos on for the Bears field goal.
35-yard attempt.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Bears will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll bring this to about the 25. That's David Collins on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 25-yard line.
All my people there. Oh, what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the shot is up.
Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. Aside that open man is Knox. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
7-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 5. From the gun, it's O'Connell. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready, set.
Here's Williams on first and 10. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
14 yards.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First down, Bears.
Ready, set.
Burden, the man on the move. They'll go play action here with Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
2 yards.
What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready, set.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
2nd and 10. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throwing again, Williams. And he's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. Santos for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bears will get out in front 17-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Here's O'Connell. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. We are through 1. It's the Bears off to the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment.
Got it. Ready?
A run with the Central Florida prominent R.J. Harvey. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Now O'Connell. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down. O'Connell. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's O'Connell. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
O'Connell going to throw on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. To the pylon, he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll begin here on the ground. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll put Loveland in motion. Williams to throw on 2nd down. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Bears first down.
And the Bears first down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 34. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
At the 16.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
In motion, it's Odunze. Williams to the air once more. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one incomplete. Hufford outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
A 33-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
To throw is O'Connell. Moving outside the pocket, and that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to pump it away.
And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That one, good for 18 yards. And 2, the 18-yard line.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Burden, the man on the move. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
It's so easy for us up here in the booth, Mike, to say, hey, that's the wrong read. He's got to pull that and take it to the outside. But I promise you, it happens so fast, and these defensive players have gotten so good at giving false indicators. Sometimes it's hard for the quarterback to know, should I give it or should I pull it?
On second down, it's Williams. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. That getting his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 for 12 on the season. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. Whoa! And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. On 1st and 10, here's O'Connell. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. O'Connell to throw on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So often we see quarterbacks get themselves in trouble when you move the pocket towards the sideline. It really takes away half of the field. So give credit. He doesn't try to throw back across his body, put the ball in harm's way. Just simply throws this ball out of bounds and lives for the next play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Inside the 30. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They go play action. It's O'Connell. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
25-yard line.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Oh, the ball's out. And it looked like one of the Bears was able to get in there. He did, so the ball stays with Chicago.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Moore going in motion. Here's Williams now to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. To the left side, he's got Kmet. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
What is up?
Throwing again, Williams. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Throw it again. It's Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year on incentives for the PAT. He's got it, and the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Bears 41, Broncos 14.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down back in the backfield in the area of holding. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is caught And it's Troy Franklin.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On second down, it's Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. That is enough for a first down.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready. Captain, 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 captain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Quick throw, taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
35-yard
Oh,
line.
what's that?
To throw is Nix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That is hot! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. It's up and good. Broncos are able to cut into the deficit.
Broncos 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
What is that? Huh? Yeah. Level.
He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Vegas!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Oh, what's that?
Nix now on 1st and 10. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd down and 9. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught by Harvey. That is catch number 60 for the season. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Throwing is Nix. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give them 27, and it's 1st and goal.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that 1st down.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That one taken in. Luther Burden. Touchdown Bears. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Going for it all. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. On the give, this is Harvey. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. They'll throw. It's Nix. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos are able to edge a bit closer.
Broncos 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10. On the bootleg, it's Williams. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
Williams to throw on second down. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 63 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say like that. He's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
On first and 10, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster, and I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Thrown quickly. That's more on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and So far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
3rd down and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
For the Bears field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bears will extend their lead.
28.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. A 1st down throw for Nix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. And he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
What is up?
And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. 2nd down and 8.
What is up?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
What is up?
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen,